Do you want to install Kali Linux on your Windows system so that you can use some crazy Linux commands? Then make sure you stick till the end, because in this video I am going to show you how exactly that can be achieved. We are just not only going to get Linux CLI, but also we are going to install GUI on Kali so that you can manage the Kali Linux host running within WSL version 2 using remote desktop. Windows subsystem for Linux version 2, that is WSL2, is far better than WSL1, but I'm not going to get into that because we are here for the installation process. But you can pause the video and see the comparison here. So now let's get started. First of all, check requirements for running WSL2 here. Then go to start, type WinVer, press enter. You can see your version here. Mine is fine. Then go to start, type check for updates. If any, then do update. I am good. Now go to control panel. Go to programs. Then go to turn Windows feature on or off. Make sure to turn on virtual machine platform and WSL. Click OK. There is another way to do this. Go to Windows PowerShell as administrator, then copy that code. I will provide that in the description. Just paste it, press enter. Now type this code to enable virtual machine feature. Paste it, enter. Okay, all fine so far. Now make sure you restart your computer.
12 seconds later.
As I have shown you two methods to enable WSL and virtual machine, you can use either of them, but make sure you restart your system. Now let's install Linux kernel package update for WSL2. I will provide the link in the description. Okay, just install it. It's downloading. Next, it's installed. Finish. Then go to your Windows PowerShell and type set default version 2, WSL version 2, and then it will set WSL2 as your default version. And now type WSL list. It is written there that Windows subsystem for Linux has no install distribution. So we will go to Microsoft Store and install Kali Linux. Yeah, it is as simple as that. Install. So far so good. Okay, we are opening it. Set a username, set a password. Okay, then write this command. You can see the Kali version here. Okay, then type this command sudo apt update. Type your password, of course. It may take some time. Okay, it's done. Now type this command sudo apt upgrade. Okay, yes. Y for yes. Go to Windows PowerShell, type WSL list verbose. It is showing that Kali Linux version 2 is running. It's great. Okay, now type this command sudo apt install xrdp. Installing this is important because later on we can remote into this. Okay, select language English. Okay, so far so good. Now type this command sudo apt upgrade and sudo apt install Kali WinKex. Of course, type your password again. This may take some time. Press Y for yes. Okay. Actually, this WinKex provides a GUI desktop experience for Kali Linux. Okay. It's done. Now type kex, K-E-X. Enter your password. Press Y. Enter your password again. Now you can see Kali Linux running on your Windows. It's amazing, right? You can exit it by pressing F8, then exit viewer. Okay, I have shown you one method to open Kali Linux GUI using kex command. Now I'm going to show you one another method. For that you have to type sudo service xrdp start. Enter your password, IP address. Okay, then go to remote desktop. Select it. Now enter the IP address here. Remember that this is not the IP address of my Windows system. This is the IP address of this Kali Linux virtual machine that I'm going to type into the remote desktop connection. Okay, remember, it is not my Windows IP address. So far so good. Connect. Yes. Now type your username and password that you have just saved. Press OK. Now you can see the Kali Linux GUI running on your Windows system. That's great. It's beautiful. You can see all the options here, but for now I'm just going to close it. OK. Cancel. So I hope that you have successfully installed Kali Linux on your Windows system. So that will be all for today. See you all in the next video. Till then, peace out.